Hi there, it's me, Lego Master 627. Before I begin, I first off want to apologize that it has been since April 25th since the last look back video has been uploaded to this channel, which was the March 2017 watching video profile videos look back. And yeah, it's been like nearly 3 weeks now since the last look back video occurred originally. So, yeah, I just want to apologize. Look back videos are going to be coming out a whole lot more often. The next one is actually on May 17th, which is obviously coming on Tuesday. So please be on the lookout for that. Anyway, today is Friday, May 13th, 2022, which is exactly 1 year after the Tennessee vacation right here came to a close. It ended on this day exactly 1 year ago on Thursday, May 13th of 2021. And honestly, this had to be one of the greatest mini vacations we have ever done outside of the cruises. Dear God, this trip was incredible. And funny enough, we were going to do another mini vacation similar to this in a different state this year. However, we just kind of just didn't do it. We just kind of just lost interest. But I will say, there was originally going to be another one just in a different state this year, but we just never really did it. And, well, you know, later this summer we got the New York trip, obviously. And, yeah, just a little fun fact. But, yeah, we just kind of just rejected the idea. You know, maybe next year we can do one again. It's just also, secondly, the Lanai renovation project has been going on this entire time, so also that can explain why. As well. Because, yeah, we've been renovating the Lanai for, like, the last 2 months, so again, that can also easily explain why, too. But anyway, yes, it is exactly a year after this trip came to a close, and I thought that exactly a year later, let's look back on it. We only have 8 videos to look back at here, including the Sunnyblock. And yes, I'll watch the Sunnyblock because why not? It actually does give a little bit of this trip in there as well, which is pretty dang awesome. Without further ado, obviously, we're going to be watching all 8 videos in this playlist. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, hold on. I don't know why my sound is all the way down. Alright, let's put that in full screen. And, of course, put the headset on, and let's finally get started. We'll rewind.
Guys, I am right here in Tennessee.
Dear God, it felt incredible!
Well, first off, this is obviously Sunnyblock 180.
Yeah, perfect timing for it to be Sunnyblock 180. In a completely different location. Dear God, this cabin was really, really cool. I never actually got a full tour of it, and I still greatly apologize. I was originally going to do that during this trip, and then it just didn't happen. Oh well.
Obviously. Well, we all know that because you can see that in the title. Now, before we begin, this Sunnyblock was actually meant to be filmed in the car, actually.
Yeah, actually, I wasn't lying there. That actually was what was meant to happen.
Now, there is kind of a reason why that didn't actually happen. First off, I actually accidentally fell asleep during the normal time I would actually normally film a Sunday vlog.
That actually wasn't a lie. That actually did happen.
And that's because I actually had to get up really freaking early this morning. And I mean real early, like 5 or 6 a.m.
That really wasn't a joke. I actually did legit actually have to get up at that time. I'm not even joking when I sat there. No, that is actually legit serious. I actually did have to get up at that time.
To, be on the road.
Oh, this took over, I want to say, 11 to 13 hours to get to Tennessee back then. Oh boy, it took forever. Thank God I slept, for a few hours of it.
Come here to Tennessee, which I'll be here until Thursday, May 13th.
Hey, exactly a year ago.
Which is in 4 days. So, obviously most of my videos this week are pre-recorded, as you all know.
I'm gonna have to do the same thing for the New York trip later this summer.
And, right here, I'm going to explain them all to you, as always. And yes, that is an arcade machine back there, if you're curious.
That really actually was. Oh, I played on it a ton during the 4 days that I was there. It was awesome.
Did not think that was going to be there at all. So without further ado, let's jump right in.
Actually, when we were viewing pictures of this cabin to choose what cabin we wanted to be during this trip, we saw that there was an arcade machine there, and it looked pretty cool.
Into it. So today is Sunday, May 9th, 2021, which is also Mother's Day, actually.
It's actually really funny how this actually all started on Mother's Day.
I only realized that like a few weeks ago that this would actually start on that day, so...
That was really hilarious.
Well, that's something. So, yeah, with that all being said, you want to know how late it is? Because obviously, it is obviously nighttime, as you can clearly see. Yep, you can clearly see it's nighttime. It is currently 9:15 at night. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit late. Now, let's see. Oh, right. I was going to explain to you all the videos this week. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. So I'm going to be going all around here. So for Sunday, I will tell you, obviously it was the Sunnyblock. Now, hold on. I got a little bit of a disappointment for you. This Sunnyblock has actually gone up after today's Legos Island episode. Yep, the Legos Island episode went up first today, when normally it's supposed to be the Sunday vlog first.
I always make sure the Sunny vlog is up before any other videos, but there's always random Sundays where that doesn't happen.
I broke my own rule.
I did indeed.
Always having the Sunday vlog up first on Sundays, every week. Last time we broke that rule was probably around 2 to 3 years ago.
Ahem! Correction! February 28th of 2021.
Oh my god. But hey, it's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. At least the Sunday vlog is up today either way.
Yeah, that was the point that actually was the point that was meant to stand out there.
So, obviously, it's just this Sunday vlog, and of course, what you saw earlier, the Legos Island episode. Monday, which I'm going to explain right now, we have a few backyard videos. I also just checked out the backyard out there. My lord, it looks fantastic. But obviously, we'll see more of that at daytime tomorrow on the 10th. Anyway, with that being said, Monday is, well, let's actually have a look.
Oh yeah, for those curious, that was my bet during this.
Oh, frick.
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot I brought the 3DS during this trip. I still have it today. I mean, that was already obvious.
Alright. Monday, the 10th, is the Creations World. Another Legos Island episode for Quest 3 and the Medieval Party, and today was Quest 2.
Oh yeah, speaking of Creations World, new one on the 14th of May. Or it's May 14th itself.
And obviously a few backyard videos, as I mentioned before.
Oh yeah, speaking of backyard videos, I apologize there hasn't been one since May 5th. Backyard videos return on the 14th. And I have a lot of updates to show you.
Tuesday, however, and we're actually going to head downstairs now.
I really should have given you guys a tour of this cabin. It was actually pretty epic.
Tuesday will be, of course, Creativerse, more backyard videos in this location.
I tried to film as many backyard videos as possible here because I would probably have never been able to come back ever again. And I truly think I succeeded.
And I think I said Creativerse, right? Good. Hopefully I did. And also, obviously...
Oh yeah, Creativerse! I still apologize for the lack of episodes. Oh, this summer we're going nuts with creators.
Quest 4 of the Medieval Party on Lego's Island, obviously, because they're every day.
Yeah, that was the one thing about May being mission-based events. They were basically every day. I'm glad that we got Operation Lego's Island over with at the beginning of May, so we don't have to deal with that for the rest of the year.
So that's pretty awesome, right? And just to be clear, the days I'm mentioning right now, every day up until Thursday or Friday, as you know, again, I said I leave Tennessee on Thursday, but I don't get back home until like midnight on Friday.
And that actually was true.
Because, my lord, look, it took 11 hours to get to Tennessee today.
I'm not even joking, that seriously is true.
And it's probably going to take that long again to get back to where I live in Florida.
Yeah, at least it took like 11 to 13 hours. Got home at basically around maybe at least 12 a.m. or at least 1 a.m. Very similarly to the New York trip 2021.
So, yeah, we're going to be home probably by midnight that night.
We did!
The 14th of May, which is this coming Friday. Now, guys, I know I just noticed something in yesterday's Lego's Island episode. That was actually the 500th episode of Lego's Island.
I know. I cannot believe I missed it either.
Oh my god. I did not realize that, guys.
I didn't even think that it was the 500th episode, but I looked at the playlist and apparently it was. Oh, God. And I still regret that a year later. Okay, maybe not anymore.
Make up for it, however, we're gonna be making a celebration on Friday.
Oh, it was worth making.
It's lasting for 3 days. And yeah, that's cool, right? Wednesday is, of course, the update video where I...
Oh, yeah! For the update video, if you guys were curious if why it didn't come out back on Wednesday, May 11th. Simply put, couldn't get it to upload. Well, what do you guys know? Guess what, everybody? I'm finally getting it to upload. Let me just... I'm gonna make a title here real quick. Well, I'll do that later. But I'm finally getting that update video out.
Finally reveal that surprise event.
Oh, dear God, it felt great to finally reveal the future party to you guys. It was pretty awesome back then.
Of course, all the videos I'm mentioning right now are all pre-recorded besides the backyard videos. Obviously. Of course, obviously, I just said now, more backyard videos, obviously, because it'll be the last day I'm able to film, actually, here. Yeah, because I leave Thursday morning.
Like, early in the morning that day.
I leave this place. And Tennessee itself by that day. So Wednesday is my last full day there. And I won't have any time on Thursday to film any backyard videos because we'll be leaving.
Yeah! I actually snuck a few in.
So I have to get in as many backyard videos as possible these next few days.
Oh, and it was worth doing it.
3 days. And I guess we could head in here. So, hold on. Okay. Okay, so as I said, Wednesday is, of course, the update video. Another Lego's Island episode for Quest 5 of the Medieval Party. And again, more backyard videos, as I mentioned earlier. And that is it for that day, at least. Where do we want to go last? Where do we want to go last? I can't even decide. Oh, I know! Hold on. Alright, we're gonna end it off right here. Well, Thursday, to be exact, which is the last day of pre-recorded videos, but that's also the day I leave, this place as a whole. So, Thursday there will be a Lego's Island episode, and actually that's it.
There wasn't one.
Because, fun fact, I actually had a...
Yeah, why do I always have my volume up 100%? That's actually really bad.
I actually had an unreleased Lego's Island episode from November that I was trying to upload.
That wasn't uploaded till a day later.
I couldn't get it to upload in time.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
I couldn't get that video to upload in time, so I had to turn my computer off entirely and just forget about uploading that last video entirely. Oh, man.
At least we did get at least one Legos Island episode that day, which was Quest 7 of the Medieval Party.
Hey, I'll upload it on Friday when I come back.
Or, no, wait, sorry, that was Quest 6, my bad.
Back here. Well, I'll be back by Friday at midnight. So, I guess I could upload it by maybe that day itself. And that's it for this week, at least, hold on. Okay, at least for right here, that is, it for the pre-recorded stuff. Now we're going back to actual stuff here. Yep. See, now we go back to actual stuff. So, right here on Friday, the 14th, I will be back in my room.
You know, where I am right now.
Well, basically, again, I'll be back Friday at midnight. Midnight going into Friday is when I'll be back in my room. But mainly, I won't start filming stuff again there until Friday. So, I want to have a back review going up on Friday.
That didn't happen.
Anyway.
Because we recorded a back review back on Thursday, May 13th. When I thought I wasn't going to be able to.
Also Legos Island for Quest 7 of the Medieval Party.
That actually happened.
Oh. And of course the 500th episode celebration to make up for me not noticing it in yesterday's episode.
Yep, that also happened.
Why is yesterday's episode meant to be counted as the 500th episode, even though it says 499 in the playlist as of that one being put in? That's because, again, there was an unreleased Legos Island episode I still needed to upload from November. Which I'll have that up on Friday now, instead of Thursday, because I
That actually happened.
didn't have time to finish uploading it. And that's it. This place is amazing, I just want to make it clear.
Yeah, no, seriously, this cabin was incredible.
Alright, back up here. So, as I was saying, and also, I think for Friday, not only will we have 2 Legos Island episodes, one unreleased one and one for Quest 7 of the Medieval Party, but, we'll also have, trying to think, yes, pool table in this too. You didn't know that.
Oh, it felt great having a pool table there. Because the last time I played pool was like at the ranch in 2019. And then I was able to do that again at the ranch in August of 2021. Right before it was unfortunately discontinued permanently.
The light was there. Love those lights too.
Yeah, those were awesome.
Alright, Saturday will be Legos Island for the last time for the surprise event. Which by after seeing the update video, you would already know what it is.
Yeah, that's the point.
So I'll still say it here because you still haven't seen the update video yet, because that goes up on Wednesday, obviously.
As of recording that video, that is.
That will be, also alongside Thursday, that will be another day without a backyard video. And with that being said, creators, right?
Seriously, I need to get back to Creativerse. I promise you. Saturday's coming up, so yeah. Creativerse is back on the 14th, and I'm actually going to make a lot of episodes.
I don't know when my next clipping rewritten video will be.
Dear God, still hearing me say rewritten makes me sad, dang it!
Since I won't be around most of this week,
Fun fact, the mountain expedition on Clipping Rewritten literally started the day after I made this Sunnyblock. But I couldn't go onto it until Friday the 14th because I obviously had to wait until I got back home to be on my computer again.
I don't know when they're going to be updating again, so we'll have to see. That's why I didn't announce it here, if you're curious. That's it. Alright. See you tomorrow for...
Oh, I took a lot of good use of that pool table.
back your videos.
And that arcade machine. It was pretty epic.
Legos Island and the Creations World. See you tomorrow. And I'll see you guys again next week for next week's Sunny Vlog back at the church like usual. Like I said last week, it was only going to be for just this week. See you later. Well, this is new.
Yeah, man, it was incredible filming in this location. Probably never will be again, though.
Hello there everybody, Lego here, and today I am back with another backyard video. First off, before we begin, I want to apologize that it has actually been 10 days since our last episode. It's been since April 30th since I made the original Celebration of Spring video.
Oh yeah, speaking of Celebration of Spring, I bet you aren't surprised, but it is still up.
Which eventually that
I didn't take it down because I was too busy on May 12th to do so.
event was taken down a few days later, which I'll now be remaking this coming Friday the 14th, because by then I'll be back home.
That didn't happen.
Anyway, I want to announce that there are going to be tons of episodes throughout the next few days.
7, to be exact.
Because if you guys remember by yesterday's Sunny Vlog, or this week's Sunny Vlog, you guys know, and you also saw in the title, I am in Tennessee. Now, I'm only in Tennessee until Thursday, May 13th. I got here yesterday, at around like 7 p.m. EST. So yeah, we're here for like 4 days straight. Which is normally around the same time. That's normally the same length of a usual cruise I would go on each year. Yeah, that's the amount of time. Like that's normally like the usual length of cruises we go on each year. That we normally do like 4 or 5 days, but this time it's just 4. But hey, that's a fine length.
Yeah, not gonna lie, 4 days was actually a pretty fun length. I'm still gonna agree a year later.
Let's jump into it. And yes, before we...
Because you can't have these vacations go on too long. Ow! The New York trips, but those are on purpose.
We head back there, which is awesome. Let's show...
Because we normally do a lot during those trips.
Kids out here first, because holy frick, there is a lot to showcase.
Oh yeah, this place was incredible.
It is currently 2:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Dear God, I was filming that late? I thought it was earlier.
It's also May 10th, 2021. So yep, today on the 10th, tomorrow on the 11th, and on Wednesday the 12th,
and on Thursday, May 13th.
prepare for a lot of episodes. Mainly, I want to say like 2 or 3 of them today, then 1 episode tomorrow, because I'm actually going to be busy tomorrow.
There was only 1 episode on this day. 2 on May 11th, 3 of them on May 12th, and only 1 of them on May 13th.
And then there's also going to be a lot on Wednesday too. So yeah, there's going to be plenty of episodes here. Oh, nice. Only just noticed that now. You guys see that? It's like a little waterfall right there.
That was viewed officially on one of the May 12th episodes, which we'll get to later.
Pretty nice. You know, it's weird. This place feels kind of similar to the ranch, but...
It really did.
Not really. Still, I miss that place, though.
Heh, I really do now, seeing as it's been discontinued now. Dang it.
I have not seen that place in like almost 2 freaking years.
And never will be again, dang it.
You know what's also similar to it?
That's the one thing. Right there, the rocks on the driveway. That's the one thing that reminded me of the ranch officially. It's still sad that it got sold.
You guys can clearly see it. The driveway is made of rocks. That's beautiful. Oh man, that's gonna be fun to mess
I didn't really do that much.
around with. Not really though. I'm not really gonna do anything about that.
And I'm glad I didn't, because there was literally no point.
And here's actually the outside of what you guys saw in the Sunday vlog yesterday. It was pretty sweet. Yep, here's the outside of it now.
Fun fact, I was originally going to recreate this entire location in the Creations world back on May 9th. I didn't do it because I still wasn't filming episodes at the time. And I still needed to showcase the April Fool's Day event at the time. But yeah, just a little fun fact. I was originally going to recreate this entire location right here in the Creations world. I'm not even joking, I really was going to. You never know, maybe in the future. But I wanted to do it in celebration of the 1-year anniversary since this trip originally occurred. It didn't happen though because again, I still hadn't showcased the April Fool's Day event at the time.
Yeah, what I showed you guys in the Sunny vlog yesterday was the inside of it. Oh yeah, there is something up there, which I don't know if we'll go up there in this episode.
We did in the next one though.
I do know how to actually get up there.
But there is a lot we can do. There's even a little creek down there.
That was viewed on the May 12th episode.
That's kind of nice. I only just noticed that earlier. When coming out here to find sticks for like fires and stuff. Oh yeah, did I mention? Oh, there is actually a fire pit here.
Oh, we had fires almost every night here. I think the only night we did not have a fire was obviously the first day on Sunday.
That was kind of
Since we were just getting there at the time when we got there in the evening. So I think that was like the only night where we did not have a fire. But that made sense.
unexpected. Oh yeah, this is now where the backyard is.
Oh dear God, this place was epic. Why didn't I recreate this?
Look at this. Do you not understand how much I can do out here in the next
Oh, I spent 4 days in this place.
2 days? Oh, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, there's gonna be multiple episodes here. There are gonna be a lot of episodes, cause I want to get a lot of episodes done here while I'm in Tennessee. So that's why I want to get a ton of episodes out. Tomorrow there will only be one, just because I'm actually gonna be quite busy tomorrow.
Nope, there were 2 of them.
On the 11th.
But actually, my past self is right there. I actually was, like, out of the cabin the entire day on May 11th. Went to Kate's Cove that day.
So,
I think that's what it's called.
oh, here we are. I'll give you a tour around the whole backyard, and that's what we're gonna do for this first episode of today.
Oh, actually, to prove that I actually am not legit joking about that, there's your proof I'm not joking.
I think today there's gonna be 3 episodes. Okay, so yep, this will be one out of the 3 episodes for today. Yeah, I'll just show you around here, and then in our next episode we'll actually start doing stuff. So yep, as you can see, we have all of this right here. Yep, and just to be clear, all of this was already here when we first got here, just to be clear.
Yeah, all of this was here in advance.
So, nothing has been set up or anything.
Nope, it was literally already there before we even got there.
Oh, man. Okay, over here, we have a well. Well, we can clearly see that's a well. Yep, because there's also a bucket right there. I think that's also a little birdhouse, I believe. I don't know. I think that's what it is. But yeah, we have a ton of stuff back here. It's actually pretty sweet. Okay, I didn't even realize the vent. The air vent. Nice.
I mean, you kinda can't have a house or cabin without an air vent. Mainly a house.
I only just realized some of this now. This is actually pretty sweet.
You kind of couldn't blame me considering we kind of got there at nearly nighttime. Like, dark.
Alright, let's actually get back to it now. Yeah, let's stop messing around. Let's actually get back to it. So, yes, we do have this picnic table here for some reason.
We never used it, actually.
But it's cool. Yeah, I just showed you all of this.
We sat in all of these chairs. Okay, maybe not every single one of them, but most of them.
It looks pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, this all looks pretty awesome.
No, seriously, it really was.
Okay, I don't know what that's doing there. Oh, maybe it's just if we ever parked a car here, maybe.
I do not know, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what it was for.
Or, I don't know. Oh yeah, there is actually a road back there. That's why you just saw that car. Yep, and there's our car right there. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's still kind of weird not having the van anymore, but nah, it's time to move on.
Yeah, at that point, we had that, like, white van for, like, nearly 7 years at the time. I think it was finally time just to replace it. And that was done back on March 6th of 2021. And I only remember that because I have a good memory.
My lord, there is a lot we can do here. My lord. There is a lot we can do here in the next few days. This is actually cool. Feels like I'm at the ranch again, but not really.
It really did feel like it, but of course, nothing could beat the success of the ranch. That was until it got discontinued.
Why does it feel so similar?
I mean, you kind of couldn't blame me when I said that. It really did look similar.
Seriously. I know I haven't been back to that actual place in like 2 years. So, seeing this makes it feel so similar. Yo. Alright, I'm actually up here now. Surprisingly. Wow, I did not realize how much was actually up here. This was nuts. Well, this is nuts. Okay, I don't know why this is here, but that's cool.
I think I was meant to leave it there on purpose. I'm talking about the rock. Probably because it was probably just a part of the setup there. Of the cabin. Also, that thing, the bench was never used.
I don't know what else to do.
But these chairs were used.
Yeah, I know that's up there. My God, how much is up there? Can we get a view of the inside? Yep, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, that's a little small glimpse of the inside without it being the Sunnyblock.
Yeah, you guys saw it in the Sunday vlog yesterday. Yeah, you guys saw it in yesterday's Sunday vlog. I might actually give you a tour of that inside, maybe.
It's really a shame I didn't. That place was incredible.
Maybe in another backyard video, but it wouldn't technically be considered a backyard video. But you know what?
Technically, it would be if I started the video outside and then went back out after. We have done that with other episodes in the past.
If I do plan that, I'll probably start it from out here, though.
Yeah, that's probably how I would have done it.
If I do actually consider doing that. But I did show you in the Sunday vlog, just not really, though, because I mainly showed my face cam the whole time, like all Sunday vlogs. Oh, right, up there! Right. Yeah. Oh, man, there's definitely something up here, I'm gonna tell you that. Up here is pretty cool. And yes, in here, it be this.
That was a hot tub, if you were curious. And yes, it was used like 2 out of the 4 nights, I think, like... If I remember correctly, it was used on Monday, May 10th, and maybe even May 11th. I think every day, except for Sunday the 9th. If I'm remembering that correctly.
Now that's cool.
Granted, this was a year ago.
Wow.
We didn't actually sit at this table.
Yep. We have some of this stuff. Looks pretty nice. Well, that's actually it for up here. Not much else, really. Oh, I almost slipped there. By the way, it also just rained earlier, or actually last night it did. While I was sleeping last night, it was raining like crazy, and I could hear it.
It really actually was.
Because I did wake up in the middle of the night and I did hear it raining. So that's also why some of this is wet too.
I don't remember if that was like the only night that it rained.
Man, I cannot get over that. Oh yeah, there's another one over there. But no need for that. My God. I keep forgetting how cool this place is.
Oh, I really should remember how cool it was. Because this might have been the only time I would ever go to this place. But that was cool.
I also like those two. Oh God, this feels cool. Yeah, there's another one of those. Cool. And well, now we're back over here. Wow, what is with all the tall grass? But that's actually kind of cool, actually. Holy frick. Well, I think I gave you a whole tour around this place. Now we can actually get into the fun stuff. In our next episode, obviously.
Yeah, because I wanted this episode to be a tour of the place.
Is there anything else I need to show you really quick before we actually start jumping into fun stuff in our next episode? Oh, okay, I don't know why that's there.
We didn't use those much.
Oh yeah, there's the little creek down here. Yeah, you guys see that? Yep.
I spent an entire episode down there.
Right down there, there's like a little bit of a creek down here. This is actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks pretty awesome.
No, seriously, the entire location, if I haven't said it already, looks freaking awesome.
It does. Looks pretty sweet. Oh yeah, we're gonna be having a lot of fun in this location, I promise you. And it's only for a limited amount of episodes. So again, today I'll film 3, tomorrow I'll film 1, and then I'll film 3 again on Wednesday.
Wednesday was the day I filmed the most.
So in total there will be 7 episodes here. Well, if I make sure to actually remember to film all 7.
Yeah, there was 7 episodes.
In these next 3 days. Oh man. This location is pretty awesome. It's crazy to believe that all of this is it's crazy that all of this is here. I did not expect this. But with that being said, everybody, that is...
Yeah, you can probably tell I'm yawning. I'm actually really tired. It is currently 10:36.
the end of our first backyard video here in Tennessee. We got 6 more I want to film here.
Right, it cut out, but who cared? It was the end of the video. Actually, while I wait for this to load, let me check and see if my face cam's in the right spot. Okay, it is. Right when I paused it, it loaded. Of course. Okay, so the total we did here is 1 back reveal on Monday, 2 back reveals on Tuesday, 3 of them on Wednesday, and 1 of them on Thursday. Sweet. Alright, let's continue with the second episode.
Alright. Yep. I'm actually somewhere completely different this time. Well, I'm still in the same place. It's just... Do you guys remember in yesterday's backyard video when I changed my camera to up here? Yep. Now I'm up here. I was up here yesterday, but I didn't get to film just because I forgot. Oh yeah. By the way, sorry that there was only 1 episode yesterday. And also the same thing is probably going to be today too. Tomorrow I'm going to make sure to film loads of episodes. Oh yeah, my goal tomorrow is to film tons of episodes. Hopefully, if I don't forget.
And thankfully I didn't.
So I won't.
Because I was actually smart.
I'm gonna remember when I wake up tomorrow to make sure that I want to film multiple episodes. So, what's special about up here, you're probably wondering? Well, we can actually see a lot more from up here.
That's the one advantage.
And I mean a lot more. Wait, what's going on down there? Oh. Okay. Anyway,
Remember how I said we had fires almost every single night we were there except for Sunday, May 9th? I wasn't kidding!
The reason why I wanted to film up here was just because, again, we can see a lot more from up here. Than we could, if I was down there. You know, I'm right down there where I was yesterday. Oh yeah, there's the van down there. Even though that isn't actually a van.
No, that's not a van.
I think that's like an SUV, I believe.
Yes, it is.
I think it is. I kind of forgot. But anyway, the point is... Oh my god. Basically, this is basically a view from above.
As the title applies.
Basically, viewing the whole location from up here. That's basically what this episode is. It's also currently 8:34 at night. And I was informed that I really shouldn't make episodes at nighttime while I'm here because it can get quite dangerous. But
And we mean really dang dangerous.
it isn't fully dark yet, so whatever. But when it's fully dark, yeah, I'm not going to do anything.
No. Definitely not when it's completely pitch black. Oh no. That point, absolutely no.
About it. Yeah, well, unlike my backyard at home, I'm actually able to film there in the complete darkness because there's nothing dangerous there, unlike here,
Yeah, my past self is actually correct with that.
where there is stuff dangerous if I film like at pitch black. So that's why I'm doing this now. And yeah, it's just like the actual backyard. There are obviously sticks around here.
I mean, what can you expect? It was in the freaking wilderness.
I mean, come on, we're in the freaking wilderness,
Even my past self says it.
or at least in a, I think, in like a huge forest or something.
Yeah, at least one of the two.
Hold on. Yeah, there's still stuff in there. Oh yeah, that's the cabin in there. I might give a whole tour of it maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow is my last day in Tennessee. Well, my last full day. Yeah, tomorrow's my last full day. Oh, nice. Nice.
Yep, told you I was not joking. We had fires there almost every night.
Look what's going on down there. Nice.
I mean, we had to take advantage of the fireplace while it was there, or at least the fire pit, because we didn't have one back home at the time.
Fire.
Now we do.
That's nice. I've not seen one of those in a long time. At least in like those conditions.
In like fire pit style.
I'm trying to see what else can we see from here. I'm gonna zoom up and see how much can we see from up here. From what I know, down there we have a little bit of a creek down there. I will view that in one of tomorrow's episodes, since it's almost dark, and I don't want to be filming out here in pitch black, because it could be dangerous, at least in this location.
I really am serious. It actually was.
So I'm going to film that tomorrow on the 12th, on Wednesday. And I'll be filming loads of episodes here. Yeah, if you guys can hear that down there, I don't know if you can, but yeah, that is a creek down there. That's like a mini waterfall down there. Going into like a small creek.
Yeah, it was hard to see from up high, but it really was there.
Yeah. That's like right over there, if you guys remember from yesterday's episode. Although I didn't really get to actually fully do anything with it. And that will be one of tomorrow's episodes, I promise. Probably even the first one you guys will be seeing.
I think it actually was.
Also, guys, I just want to inform, I am going to try and get an early morning episode out.
Oh, that's what May 13th was for.
While I'm still here. Because tomorrow's my last day, I'm able to film stuff here, at least in this location. So yeah, I just want to be informed. I want to inform you that that's actually the case. Trying to see what else can we see from up here. I'm trying to see like what else can we see from up here. Well, we can see stuff over there, but no need for that. What else? Yeah, we still have the road down there which goes to all other places outside of here. Oh yeah, we got some bins down there. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool, isn't it? This is like the one place I didn't get to show you out here. Is where I am. So yeah. Let's see. Now all we really can just see right here is trees, which is pretty cool, I will admit. Sometimes it can get kind of annoying.
or just a bit boring, but it was nice.
So, yeah. Yeah, there's a pool table in there.
Oh, I took loads of advantages with that.
Oh yeah, I was doing that yesterday, actually. That was pretty fun.
Oh no, seriously, it was seriously fun as heck.
I hadn't played pool in a long, long time. I think ever since the ranch in 2019. So
Actually, that was serious. Prior to this trip, that was true. And the next time I played it after this trip was the ranch again in 2021.
that was cool to do, yeah.
And I have never played a game of pool since.
Yesterday.
I'm not even joking.
On the 10th. You guys, yeah, because today is May 11th, 2021. As you're obviously seeing this. Oh my god. Wow, 57 degrees here? Dang. Yeah, 57 degrees here right now. Okay, I just checked the phone. It literally said like 57 degrees or something. I don't know how many degrees it'll be later in the night, but
I think it was colder.
that's at least for right now. Anyway. That's all I actually wanted to film for the episode today. Tomorrow we'll be going down to that little creek area and maybe just checking it out. And then we're gonna hopefully do other stuff. I do know that we can do some stuff with like some rocks. We can do that tomorrow too. It can be very, very cool and interesting. By the way, the only reason why you're probably wondering why am I filming this like at nighttime? Well, guys, just to be clear, I was literally away from this cabin the whole day, like doing stuff outside of it. It was the first time since Sunday that I actually was outside of the cabin. Yeah, I mean, fully away from it. And tomorrow that will also be the same case too. So if you don't see any back reveals till almost night, yeah, you'll know why. I was out doing stuff all day. It was actually really fun. And I told you guys in yesterday's back reveal I would be busy today, so I told you, don't be surprised if you see this at like night or something in the next episode. Which, well, that's the case now, because it is currently 8:41. So that's cool.
Fun fact, on Wednesday, May 12th, we were originally meant to leave the cabin again to do things outside of it. Like, there was like a Vegas like strip area that we were planning to visit, but it just didn't happen. We just lost interest in it.
Anyway,
Or at least we just never did it.
is actually it for this episode. Sorry that I didn't do much, but
So we basically just stayed at the cabin the whole day, just like Monday the 10th.
hey, at least I got to show you up here at least. That's at least something.
Yeah, that was a good reason to make an episode. Because before that, you were probably curious what up there looked like.
And I don't know, there might be another episode where and actually, you know what? Maybe I might film another episode before it's completely dark, just down there.
Yep, that happened.
Probably right before it's completely dark, so yeah. I'll see you guys later for probably our next episode. I'm probably going to film another episode right before it gets extremely dark. So yeah, with that being said, goodbye. Oh, and you know what? I realized I never did this the whole video.
Yeah, I was wondering where the heck that was.
Oh, right, it's over here.
Yep, another episode here was filmed. And we are nearly 50 minutes into this. Oh boy.
Okay. Thankfully, it ain't still, like, completely dark yet.
I think I filmed this like immediately after the other episode.
This'll be
So that probably could explain
the
why.
last one I filmed until... Whoa!
Yeah, I actually never knew that light actually could turn on.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, I did not know that that light was gonna come on.
I literally never even knew there was even a light there.
That came out of absolutely nowhere. I did not see that coming. Well, we have this, so I may as well do this.
Perfect timing, because the light was there.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Backyard Videos. If you have not seen the one where I literally was... Hold on, let me show you. If you haven't seen the episode where I was literally right up there, go watch it. It was pretty cool. We finally got to see some stuff from up above. Because the video was called, I think View Above.
It made sense to call it that.
Because that was literally a view from up above. That little area up there. My God, that light is beautiful. But, this is the second
At least it granted us light at night.
and last episode of the
At least for this episode.
day. I'm going to be filming a majority, and I mean a lot of episodes tomorrow. Because tomorrow's my last day I can film here. Pretty much until we ever decide to ever come back in the future. So yeah, I got a lot to film tomorrow for this. Oh boy.
Or, never come back here.
It's going to be fun.
Because I don't know if this was a one-time thing. At least in this location, that is.
We'll go down to the creek area tomorrow, but if you do hear that waterfall, I know you can't really see it. Yeah, you really can't see it, but if you can hear it, then yeah, you know that it's there. Oh yeah, these are all just stones. Don't need to worry about those. This I can. Yep. This I can. No problem at all. Sweet.
I was trying to reference the rock smashing of the ranch. If you were curious.
This thing is nice. We do not want to hit the car, obviously.
Oh no! No. It would be really expensive to repair that.
No, we do not want to do that. Oh! Yo, I have not done that in forever. It feels great to do that. Where the
It sucks I can't do that anymore. At least with the rock tower.
frick did that rock go? Dang. Well, we lost it, whatever.
And plus also it was nighttime too, so how was I supposed to find it?
I might just call this one night in Tennessee because technically
What do you know? We did!
it is night now. Pretty cool, right? Well, it ain't completely dark yet. As soon as it gets like pitch black, then yeah, I need to stop after that because holy frick, it would not be lovely at that time.
Oh no!
No. I am not doing it at pitch black. No. The only reason I do that in our actual backyard at home is because there's nothing bad or dangerous about it. This time, there is, which means I have to have this done before it's fully pitch black. And there is, well, it ain't that way yet, thankfully. Is there any other rocks that we can just smash right now? I don't know if there's any more rocks we can smash. Any more rocks we can smash? No, these are all just boulders. We can't do anything about these. Because if we do, I'll accidentally probably mess it up.
Yeah, we do not want to mess anything up with the property.
And then that wouldn't be good at all. Okay. Oh boy, what do I want to do? I know exactly where that's coming from. That's nice. Oh yes, the well. Anything valuable? Oh, right.
I should have made a wish!
Nothing valuable. Oh well. Cool Get Pretty Free actually made a little comment about the... well, just to be clear, there is nothing special about it, unfortunately. Yeah, and whatever, it's just a well. Yeah, there's nothing special about this. You commented thinking if it was like a wishing well, but no. As cool as that would be, unfortunately no.
Yeah, as seriously cool as that actually would have been, unfortunately no. It's just a regular well.
Oh well. You can't have everything.
Yeah, that is technically a true line. You really can't.
Which, thankfully it isn't one. Because there's no point. What the heck is going on over there? Let's see. What the frick? Ugh.
Why didn't I catch the fire? It looked cool.
Okay, that came out of nowhere. What else can we do? Really quick, before it's completely dark out here. Which it pretty much is now. So I'm gonna kind of end this soon.
I also mainly ended it so I could finally go enjoy the fire.
Oh, I do know. Sorry about that. It's just probably because of the fire over there.
Yeah, that probably could have been.
Oh well. Let's see. What the heck can we do? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Have anything valuable around here? No? Okay. Oh, come on. I thought there was another big rock around here. Well, guess this one will do.
I mean, I had to do something.
Wait, right. That's nothing valuable. This is, however. Can we smash it like this? Nice.
Yeah, we actually got some actual rock smashing in this episode finally. And you bet it was satisfying. Not as satisfying as doing it at the ranch only 3 months later, though. No, that is where the rock smashing truly shined.
Dang, this is nuts. Oh well. Guess we can't really get much out of it after all.
Not gonna lie, it was still satisfying doing this.
There we go, finally. Not much left to do. Alright, not much else to really do out here for today. Again, we have loads of time tomorrow to do a ton of episodes. Because tomorrow, again, is my last day in Tennessee. And also is my last day here in this location. Probably forever.
Yeah, it probably is gonna be forever.
So, yeah. With that being said, that is it. I will see you guys in our next episode. If I'm not mistaken, Creativerse has... Yep, okay. Yep, Creativerse has already gotten up. Has already gone up.
Seriously, I really do need to get back to Creatives.
Yep, Creativerse has already gone up by the time these 2 episodes are already published, so... Thank God. Yep. By the time these 2 episodes are up, Creativerse would already be up for the week. Well, at least until Saturday. When I make the next episode, that is. Well, that's it.
I don't remember if there was an episode that day.
Oh man, this was fun. This was truly fun.
Seriously, making all of these episodes was an absolute blast. Because I finally got to experiment with new stuff in a completely different location I had never been to before.
See you guys tomorrow for more episodes.
Don't be surprised if you hear me say that again at the end.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, last night we actually had a fire, which you probably saw in both of yesterday's Backyard videos. Yeah, that was actually a pretty awesome fire.
All of them we did was incredible.
Oh man. Oh man. It was actually great, I'm not gonna lie. Hello guys, welcome back to Backyard Videos. Today guys, it is Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. And guys, yeah, this is it. This is the last day I'm able to film here. Probably forever.
Yeah, again, it's most likely forever.
I'm literally serious. I don't know if I'm ever coming back to this place ever again.
Probably never.
For the rest of eternity after tomorrow, actually. Yeah, tomorrow I actually leave this place. Yep, tomorrow I leave Tennessee to go back home. So, yeah, this is the last day I'm able to film here. Oh, well. But, I think we need to go down and view something. Something interesting. Something I like to call the creek.
Yeah, I told you eventually later on there would be an episode based off of this.
Yes, it's finally about time I go down
Yeah, it really was.
here. I mean, seriously, after all this time of me telling you guys I would make a whole episode about the creek, and here it is.
I mean, geez, finally. It was like, the last day of the whole thing. But hey, I finally put it in there somewhere.
Finally! Like, 2 days after I said, well, technically, I was meant to do it as the second episode of Mondays.
Yeah, fun facts. That actually was meant to be the case.
Episodes, but it never happened. I would have done it yesterday, but it was nighttime.
And you would have never been able to see
And
it.
I was out the whole day, so I couldn't do it then. Now it's currently 2:26 p.m., which is pretty much exactly when I did Monday's episodes.
Yeah, pretty much. Almost at the exact same time.
And yes, that is a mini waterfall down there if you're curious.
That was pretty awesome.
Yep, you can clearly hear that. And there's actually a lot to this creek, actually. So,
Oh yeah, it was a long one.
without further ado, let's jump right into it. So guys, as you can see, this creek actually goes pretty far. And when I mean far, I mean, far. I mean so freaking far. It actually goes pretty dang far. We got right all the way over here. Yes, even over, hold on. Over there even. Yes, even all the way over there is still some part of it.
Yeah, it was a really long creek.
I do know how far this goes, so in this episode we're going to view and see how far the heck this creek actually goes. Because it's actually kind of interesting. I want to see how far this goes. Well, actually, I viewed it all before filming. Now I want to show you guys how far it goes. Because you guys are probably interested. Oh, right, that's just a rock. Or a boulder or something. Oh, anyway, the point is, yes, it's not just there. It is all the way over here. Yes, we can even go down here for the absolute heck of it. And we can even view how this looks. Yes, it may look like it ends here, but really, look how more farther it even goes.
I know, it was insane how far it actually went.
Yes, goes all the way over there. And I'll get to that in a second because that also probably looks even the coolest. You know, besides that mini waterfall. No.
Oh yeah, that was freaking beautiful.
That looks awesome, I'm gonna not lie there. Okay. So yeah, it may look like it ends there, but in reality, it actually doesn't.
No, really, it really makes you think it actually does end there, and then you look, across that, and then there's more of it.
No. No. There is more to this. There is a ton more to this creek than any of you probably ever realized. As you guys might notice, I will zoom it up just to show you I'm not joking. Yep, as you can see, it looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty freaking sweet. And, yeah. Yep, even more all the way down here. It looks pretty nice. And yes, even here too. Looks pretty nice. Yes, even all the way down here. And heck, even all the way over there. We'll get to that in a second. Yep, this is... oh, I almost completely fell down there. Yep.
Yeah, it was very easy to almost trip and fall into the creek.
Yep. Even down here too. That is how freaking far down this goes.
Oh, we went down far pretty deep.
Even to this extent. That is nuts. That is nuts. My God, I love this. No, seriously, it looks really cool. And yes, it even goes all the way to here. Yes, it goes pretty far. For something like this, I didn't expect it to go this far. Yes, even more of it right here. It's that insane. Yes, even all the way over here. I know it's kind of hard to see because of all the trees and stuff.
But seriously, this thing was freaking massive.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. Yes, I think this is right where it ends. I think right around here. Yeah, this is pretty much where it ends. So, yeah.
I'm actually surprised it actually went that far.
That's pretty interesting.
Right, it cut out. Yeah, see? Told you I had the 3DS.
Not gonna lie, these lights are actually pretty freaking awesome. This has actually been my room for the past, 3 days, alongside Empress. And tonight's the last night of that. RIP.
Not gonna lie, it was actually pretty fun living in that cabin for 4 days. There was actually a lot we could do.
Oh yeah, I might do something with that later.
Oh, it never happened.
Maybe.
I really should have taken advantage of it on video, just like the ranch, but no, I didn't. Thankfully, at the ranch in August of 2021, I did it again, where I took advantage of it. Because it would be the last time I would ever be able to do it there.
In another episode. Wait a minute. I got an idea.
Hey, I did it at daytime.
Oh, god dang it. Finally.
Yeah, I actually did it at daytime. I thought it was only a nighttime episode thing.
I've been able to get this door open before, but why did it take so long now? I mean, yes, I was already up here yesterday and on the first episode of yesterday. The reason why I'm up here again is just because I never actually got to show you it at daytime, so yeah, and again, I'm not going to be here anymore tomorrow, so why not just show it up here at daytime, right now, before I do anything else. Also, of course, I have to film as many episodes here as possible before tomorrow, because I literally leave in the morning tomorrow. Literally at I want to say 8 or 9 a.m. So, yeah, I have only today to film this now. And well, oh man, let's head down there again. And no, we're not going to the creek again. We already did that in the last episode. Any cars nearby? Oh no, wait, that's just a different car. Alright, Let's go. Normally I would have my shoes inside, actually, but I had to leave them out here because we were in the creek earlier. If you guys remember in the previous episode, which was earlier. Yeah, you guys remember the creek episode? You know, when we were down there. Yeah, you guys remember that episode? Okay, I'm surprised the car/van has not returned yet. They're probably still out there somewhere.
That was be my mom and dad or something. I think they were out doing stuff.
Anyway, the reason why I'm making another episode is because, come on, I don't have too much more time left here. I only got like limited amount of hours because again I leave tomorrow. Yeah, I go back home tomorrow, so again I have to film as much here as possible.
I mean, you kind of couldn't blame me. I would never go back to this location ever again.
As you guys know, and hopefully that is the last time I will mention it. You know, what? Wait a minute. What the? We now see the sun? Seriously? I'm actually only messing around, guys. There is actually a reason the sun hasn't appeared up until now. It's because it's been almost raining the whole day.
That's not a joke. It actually did.
My lord, it feels freaking great. Just great just to see this again. Like, it's amazing. It is currently 4:38 p.m. in the afternoon, so...
Dang, I was filming it that late? Jeez.
This is around like 2 hours after making the last episode. It's pretty neat, I must admit. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty awesome. Now, you're probably wondering what are we gonna be doing in this... Oh! Okay, I almost tripped there. I literally almost tripped there. What the heck? I've never seen this over here before. Well, apparently I have more here to explore. We have a bit of like some trees over there. Whoa.
It pretty much felt like a tiny forest.
Maybe that's for another episode. But I really shouldn't do much about that, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't do much because I didn't know what would actually happen.
You never know what could be out there.
No, seriously, and that's why I didn't want to actually test that.
And oh boy, I probably do not want to find out.
Yeah, I definitely did not want to find out, which is why I didn't do much with it.
But yeah. That's a pretty cool place. We might save that for another episode. Or maybe we could do that now. I don't know. Oh, cool. Nice. This. My lord. Why did I not do this a few days ago? It really looks nice. Still. Okay, you know what? I kind of got bored already. Let's
Yeah, it didn't take me that long.
go.
Oh, god dang it, this is 13 minutes long, dang it.
Hold on, I want to see what's, if
Hold on, I want to see, how long is the last one? Oh, okay, it's... Oh, okay, so that's only 15 minutes. Okay, I was curious.
there's anything else cool back here before we do anything else. Yeah, there's some stuff we can do. Yeah, we can do here. Whoa! Whoa, do not want to go too crazy there. Whoa, nice. This looks actually pretty cool. Seriously, this feels way too similar to the ranch. It really does. It feels way too freaking similar. Why? Why does it feel so similar? I said that in like a few episodes ago, back on Monday. Like 2 days ago. asking, like, why does it look so similar? And yes, unlike our actual backyard at home, you know, the one you guys are used to me being in, unlike that one, we can do stuff like this. Yes, we can do stuff like this. Finally! Finally, actually something useful for once. Oh, dang, that's nice.
Was just replying to Cool Get 33 for something.
This is probably one of the biggest sticks I have seen in a long time.
Hence why the video's called that.
Sorry, one of the longest sticks I have seen in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen a stick this long in so many years. We could use this for something. I promise you, we can use this for something. Let's see how long this lasts. Oh, nice. This is actually durable, thankfully. Thankfully, it won't break as much. Okay, good. I'm just making sure it won't break as easy.
Okay, I think eventually towards the end it might have broke. I'll have to see.
Ah, thank God. We might actually use this for something useful.
Oh, we did the whole video. That's why it's that long.
Yes, last night we were having a campfire, as I mentioned in the beginning of the last episode. And, okay, I was just making sure that all of these were put back in their proper spots.
I'm pretty sure we had a fire again that same night.
So it doesn't feel like we ruined the location. Because, of course, who knows who's going to be staying here next. I mean, I've been staying in this cabin since Sunday. And now it's Wednesday.
3 days could really go by quick, don't they?
Yeah, normally 4 days is like the average length for like any of the cruises I've gone on in the last few years. 2017 and 2020 were both a 4-day cruise, which meant I only filmed 4 cruise vlogs. However, in 2020, as you guys probably remember, I actually added a 5th vlog, which was a bonus one. Which, honestly, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to make that long.
So yeah. Seriously, this is one of the longest sticks I have seen in a long time. Glad I found something like this. Like, look how freaking long this is!
I know, you can't find this in the backyard I'm in now.
There is no way I could ever find this in my actual backyard at home.
Dang it, my past self already said it!
Yeah, in my backyard at home, I would never find something this long.
And still can't now.
Seriously.
But it genuinely doesn't matter.
Stop here for a second. Look how freaking long that is. Do you guys not understand how long this is? I mean, look at this.
Yeah, that was a pretty long stick.
That is a long stick. And no, I definitely know it ain't actually a full-on branch, because if it was, this part would be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And I've seen branches a million times in the past. I mean, come on, you've seen it in hundreds. You've seen me throwing branches in hundreds of backyard videos in the past, 5 years. And yes, did you know Backyard Videos will have its 5th anniversary in only 3 months?
Backyard Videos' 6th anniversary is also in 3 months.
I'm not kidding. It's really been that long already.
It's also really almost been 6 years already.
August 25th to be exact.
Yep, same here. August 25th, 2022. It really will have been 6 years since I started the Backyard series. I still can't believe I've been doing it for that long already.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe August 25th this year is, I think, a Wednesday.
Yep, yes it was. And fun fact, August 25th, 2022 is a Thursday. Which also, fun fact, is the original weekday that episode 1 of the entire Backyard Videos series was originally filmed on.
Because I think last year, August 25th was a Tuesday, and we know this year is not a leap year, so... that's because last year was. Last year was a leap year.
Correct.
So I think August 25th is a Wednesday this year. That's kind of funny because today is also a Wednesday as well. Pretty cool. But it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's nothing special.
Yep, I don't think this stick will ever break. Oh, thank God. Seriously, what a freaking beautiful day out here.
Seriously, can you get a better day like this?
When was the last time I've ever seen it look this cool out here? Oh my God. Oh! Oh, we broke it.
Hey, so it did break somewhere.
Oh, we broke it. Ah, well.
I mean, it had to break eventually.
Ah, well. Don't really need that. Where's the other half? Where's the other half of the stick? And they've returned. Oh, well. They've returned.
Yeah, my mom and dad were out somewhere that day. That's who I was mentioning here.
I have no idea what else to do with this. But if you guys don't know, there has been longer sticks that I actually no. There is. Whoa, whoa! I almost tripped there again. There's a lot of places where we can almost fall here, so let's actually be careful about that.
No, seriously, this place, there were actually, I'm not joking there really were actually a lot of places there that we could easily trip and fall and hurt myself. Thankfully, I never hurt myself, which is really, really good. But no, I'm actually wasn't joking here, there really were a lot of places where you actually could fall. Because some of the landscape was a little bit steep.
And I have been, thankfully. Bye-bye! The reason I said that is actually because, well, this is where we actually found that stick. And never mind, that's pointless. Seriously, what else can we do here? I don't know! Yeah, to be honest, who knows where that other part of that stick went? The part that actually broke off entirely? I have no idea where the frick that went. When was the last time you seen me do this? Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Just realizing, what else can I do here for a few more
Yeah, that was my dad asking if I was doing a video, and I said yes.
episodes?
Or, I don't remember what he said. I think that's what he said.
I'm actually gonna end off this one here so I can get another episode done. So guys,
Yeah, I was really in the mood to make episode that day.
thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Who knows if we're ever gonna find a stick that long ever again?
Probably never did, and I don't think I've still found one that long or even longer ever since.
Probably not. But hey, that was fun. It was also kind of cool when we also broke it too. Obviously I can't keep it, obviously, since it's meant to remain here.
Yeah, we don't want to steal things from this place.
Forever. Alright, see you later. And also, hopefully I can get the next episode to also be really cool as well. Until then, well, that's it.
Okay, this was basically a sequel to that previous episode. Okay, so it's only 10 minutes, okay.
Okay, for once, we're not actually starting inside the cabin this time, unlike the previous episode, or actually unlike the last few episodes. Last time we actually started, this is actually one of the only backyard videos, aside from the one you saw, the first episode of today was, it started like, you know, right down here with the campfire. This time we're actually starting from back here. And I think I have an idea for this episode. I think I have an idea of what I want to do in this episode. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, yeah, cool. The car's here. Sweet. Hold on. Let's actually make something clear here. What do we actually want to do in this episode again? And once again, there's the little mini waterfall right there. Yeah, remember that from like 2 episodes ago? Oh man, we can do so much. Now I actually have to be careful because the car's right there. I gotta be careful just to not hit the car, obviously. That would not be good.
It really wouldn't.
It wouldn't. At all. So let's be careful here. Whoa! Oh man, I do not want to be tripping on rocks right now. That would not be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're probably all wondering what the heck is the point of this episode. Well, we have like 1 million rocks here, as you guys know. And as you know, in my actual backyard at home, we don't have all of this, so we gotta enjoy it while we can.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually kind of throwing some rocks last night. It was actually kind of cool.
And an episode as well.
I wasn't really meant to do that. But if you're actually wondering what the real point of the episode is, well, let's actually have a look and see what it really is. Still though, it's actually crazy to believe that we have this many rocks down here. Seriously, it feels cool. I might take this one too. And no, you're probably wondering, am I going to be keeping any rocks when I go back? Probably not. It's unlike the New York trips where I actually don't. Well, in those I do.
Well, except for 2021.
They're cool. And
Maybe this year.
that did nothing. Thankfully, we got millions of rocks out here. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. None of these will make a difference because they're all too tiny.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, they're all too tiny, so of course none of them are going to make a difference. Wait a minute. That gave me an idea. So if you guys remember in our last episode, the one before this one, episode 753, if I'm not mistaken, because this is episode 754. I got a lot of episodes here recently. A lot.
I mean, could you blame me? I was in this location for a limited time. What do you expect?
And boy, do I still love up there. That's cool. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh wait, we found another stick. Not the same one from the previous episode, though. No, that's not the same one. What can we really do? We have all of this. We can go through here again.
What happened to me not doing that?
This time we can go a little deeper. See if we can actually find any sticks. Oh, wait. There we go. Nah, never mind, it broke. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Who knows the last time I've been able to hear that? Sweet. Oh, wait! Yep, we're able to find sticks all over the place. I'm only just realizing how much I can do back here. Yeah, there's another place up there, but who really cares about that? Whew. Oh yeah, it's also currently 4:55 p.m., so this is being recorded only a few minutes, or even a few seconds, even after the last episode was done being filmed.
Yeah, I filmed these episodes pretty much right after the last one. Or at least just back to back. Because I wanted to get as many episodes here as possible.
God dang it, we aren't able to break this part, are we? Nope. Not unless... Oh, hold on. Before we do anything with this, let's make something clear here. This. Okay, you're probably wondering what the heck am I doing? Well, what I'm doing is trying to find random stuff throughout this little wilderness here. Actually, this is a ginormous wilderness. What the heck am I saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I did not understand how big this wilderness was going to be. Now, I know I'm only in like one single area and we have plenty we can do. It's just... Oh! Okay, now we have an actual branch. Yep, now we have an actual branch. Yep, now we have an actual branch. This is actually nuts. Let's get out of this and go back to our main area.
Kind of unfortunate that I found it towards the end of the video.
This is actually the branch. Yep, pretty big if you got... okay, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, at that point I kind of lost track of what I wanted to say.
The point is, it looks pretty big. Something I would probably find at like the ranch or something.
I don't think I ever actually found any branches at the ranch ever.
You know, New York. Probably. I don't know. I have not been there in like 2 years. How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, at the time, that is.
Yep. Nothing else I could really do with this. Hold on. I got an idea. So you guys are probably wondering, what am I going to do? Well... Okay, maybe not. You see, I really can't find anything. And no, we're obviously not going to destroy this, obviously.
No! We purposely can't.
No, that would actually be dumb. Especially since I'm not going to be here anymore tomorrow. Why would I want to do that?
I'm also not that dumb to destroy anything.
I don't even know what we're going to do with this branch. In the last episode, I found the longest stick I had ever seen. Now we found a ginormous branch. What the heck are with these episodes and just being sticks branches? Wait a minute, I forgot. That's literally been a thing since the beginning of the whole series.
Not a joke. It really has.
And even that old wildlife series in the video profile, my god, I went insane with sticks.
Dear God, I never thought I would bring that up in that episode.
I think at least. Yeah, we can't break this thing, obviously. It's too freaking big. Ah! Guys,
Whoa, we went a little nuts there, didn't we? And this is also the last video.
it's actually quite early.
We are now an hour and 35 minutes in, and it's time for the last video.
Yes, I actually
It's also 11:35.
promised you guys at the beginning of the week that there would be an early morning episode here in Tennessee. And, well,
And yes, this was filmed a year ago today. Oh boy.
I'm correct. Look how early it is out here. And I will tell you in just a second how early it is, just to prove to you that this is actually early in the morning. Because it is. I actually got up just like an hour ago just to make sure I would get this done. Because today, Thursday, May 13th, 2021, I unfortunately leave Tennessee today. So, yep, I go back home to my house. In, I think, Florida or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, because I've been there for like 14 years.
15 years now.
Anyway, the point is, yeah, I go back home today. That's actually good, because I get to finally go back to my room. Now, although I have absolutely loved staying in this cabin, it's been great these past 4 days.
No, seriously, living in that cabin was absolutely incredible.
I still do indeed, obviously, do miss my house sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to go back after not being there for like at least a week or like a few days. Or heck, even 2 weeks.
But it was amazing these past 4 days being inside this beautiful, beautiful cabin. I did technically show it a few times. I didn't really get to show it fully, and unfortunately I might never be able to. Just because I forgot the whole time. But yeah, alright, let me tell you how early it is to prove to you that this is legit being filmed early. It is currently 7:43 a.m.
That really actually proved that this was not a joke.
Which proves that I'm not lying here. It is
Nope, I truly proved I wasn't lying.
actually early. And oh boy, is it cold out here. That is why I'm wearing my jacket. Because holy frick, it's cold out here. I'm not even kidding, I can actually feel it. Yep, that is exactly why I'm wearing my jacket. Because holy frick, it's cold.
It actually really was cold in the morning that day.
Like, I even predicted before I even came out here that it was going to be cold. And oh yeah, I was correct. It is cold. But hey, the point is, let's do something here for one final time as I leave this very cabin in the next 2 hours. And go onto the road. Yep, I get back onto the road to go back home, starting in the next at least 2 hours.
Oh, and it was a long drive back.
So yeah.
Just like how it was to get there in the first place.
Oh man. My god, guys, you guys do not understand how much fun it was not only being in this cabin, but also exploring Tennessee as a whole, because just to be clear, before this trip, I had never been in Tennessee before. The only time I ever was just driving through it to get to another state, during a drive up to like New York or something. Yeah. Although actually this was in 2017 when we were actually going to another state to actually see something on the way to New York. We actually had to drive through Tennessee. But in reality, aside from that, I had never actually fully been in Tennessee before this trip even happened.
That seriously is not actually a joke.
So my god, it was way too much fun. And I'll make a video later this week explaining what the heck I did in Tennessee.
Too bad I never made that video. But now that it's been a year, maybe I might actually finally do it.
Did get something like 2 days ago. I'll show you that in another video.
And one of those I actually just showed you earlier.
Not right now, just because this is a backyard video.
And secondly, I think we had everything packed.
And in total, this will be the 7th backyard video filmed in this location. So hey, I did promise a lot. And well, you got 7 episodes here. Now unfortunately, you guys will probably never see this place again. And yes, that includes me. Because I don't know if we're ever gonna come back here. I don't think we're ever gonna come back to this area right here.
I think this was only a one-time thing, unfortunately. But that was fine.
So yeah, this is the last episode, probably forever in this location. So let's enjoy it. Yeah, because I leave Tennessee in the next 2 to 3 hours. You know, obviously we gotta, you know, I think, guess, get in that beautiful, beautiful car. And obviously hit the road to head back home. So that's later today. At least for me, that is. Also, guys, I hope you enjoyed all the pre-recorded videos this past week. Well, there is still one more today, which is Quest 6 in the Medieval Party. And then there was also meant to be one more, which I didn't have enough time to upload, or at least publish in that case. It was an unreleased, like, it was not an episode from November. So I will upload that actually tonight, after I get back home.
That didn't happen because I got home at midnight.
Although I'm actually not going to be back home until midnight tonight, which basically is going into the 14th. So yeah. Yeah, obviously when I get back home, I'm obviously going to go immediately to sleep. Because holy frick, I would have been up for like over, I want to say like over 16 to 17 hours.
That's not a joke, I really was up for that long.
At least by the end of the day when it hits midnight. So yeah, you can guess, as soon as I get home, I'm obviously going to immediately go to sleep.
And I did.
Because holy frick, by then I would be tired.
Because I would literally be in the car the whole day. And that's literally what I did the entire day on this day a year back.
Oh man. This is insane. We did, I don't know if we did a ton here. But, like, we found, like, the longest stick I'd ever seen. We found a huge branch. We obviously explored around this place. We even saw the creek. We did a lot. It may not seem like a lot, but we did do some stuff. I definitely can guarantee that. Because in a way, it was actually really cool. Seeing what we did these past 4 days. Yes, even for the absolute heck of it. Oh man. Like, we were even up there. Yeah, we were even up there. We even had a fire a few days ago. My god. And no, that was only just here. No. We did a ton of stuff, even outside of here. Nope. Because of course we went all over the place. Again, I'll have a whole video about that later on. Probably on Friday or Saturday. Definitely not today. No. Because I'm going to be on the road all day. You know, in that beautiful car. Man, do I love that thing. I still don't know if it's any better than the van I had for like the last 7 years. Or at least my mom's van.
Yeah, that's a better way to pronounce it.
Because the other van you saw for the last few years, we actually had since before. I actually had, like, that van that got replaced this year with this beautiful thing. We actually had since before I was old enough to drive.
Yeah, because we got that white van at, like, when I was, like, 12.
And now, obviously, I'm, like, over the age of being able to drive, of course. Yeah, because I was 16 3 years ago. And now, look at this, 2021. That's like 3 years after that. I'm trying to think, what else can we do around here? I know I'm just walking around, that's because I really can't find anything else to do here. I guess we could go back there at least one more time. Oh man, that's cool. Just this whole place is cool. I am gonna miss it. I will guarantee you that.
Oh, trust me, you bet I did.
I am gonna miss this place a lot. Probably because we're never ever gonna come back again unless within a reason. And if we ever do decide to come back here to Tennessee, I don't know if it'll be this cabin, but definitely somewhere different.
Yeah, that fact is true.
That's if we ever do decide to come back to Tennessee, at least me.
Like, if we ever did come back, it wouldn't be in the same place, obviously.
And, you know, the rest of my family here. Yeah, this was definitely something. Well, then, how are we able to get back here again? Kind of forget. Oh, okay, it's this. Yeah, gonna kind of miss having this cool little wilderness to explore. Didn't really do much with it, though. And that's okay, because there was really no point.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. The point is, surprisingly, it didn't rain last night. I'm surprised it didn't. Like, for the past, like, few nights, it was kind of raining. I don't really know what else to think. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do around here. Yeah, I'm kind of bored back here. There's not really much to do back there now. So, what do you guys think? You guys like this location over the last few days? I definitely know I did.
Oh yeah, it was way too much fun to film here.
Oh, that was real fun. But I want to hear your feedback. Did you guys like this location? I know I only got to film for 7 episodes. That includes this one. This is the 7th and last episode here. But, hey, 7 is better than nothing.
Yeah, I think we all can agree.
And the next episode of Back Your Views, we will be right back where we were in the first place. So, of course, my backyard, obviously. You know, the one that you guys are used to. Yep, that will be in our next episode. I do not remember when that's going to be. I'll have to check the Sunnyblock from literally 4 days ago.
Yeah, the next time you're going to be seeing me change locations for Back Your Videos is not until the summer when the New York trip happens.
Oh, man. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Saturday. I think it's Saturday because I've been filming here every day since Sunday. Well, Back Your Videos I've been filming every day since Monday. But technically vlogs here? Yeah, technically since Sunday. So with that being said, that's really all I want to say for the video. The point is, we're done here. After 4 days. Yep, after 4 days. We're done here in Tennessee. Who knows if I'm ever going to come back? Who knows?
No, like literally, who knows?
If I will ever come back. I don't know if that ever will be true. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens in the future if I ever decide to come back here in the future. But I will guarantee you, this trip was a lot of fun. Even off camera when I wasn't filming stuff.
No, dear God. Off camera, it was also, not only when filming these videos, but off camera, an absolute blast.
Like last night was really fun. Again, I'll tell you everything I did in another video later this week. At the end of the week.
I really should have done
Tell
that.
you everything I did. Because again, I want to save that for its own video. I think it would make more sense. So guys, I just want to say, currently, right now, it is 7:54. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Back Your Views. Sorry if we didn't do anything. Well, at least I didn't do anything. Just because I just wanted to walk around here one more time as, again, we're probably never going to see this place again for the rest of eternity. So, yeah. So again, our next episode will be right back where we were anyways, in the first place. My backyard, of course, the one back at my house. Which, in the next 11 days, will be the 3-year anniversary of me being in that backyard.
In the next 11 days, it'll now be the 4-year anniversary. How has it been that long is beyond me.
You know which one, the one at my house. Oh my god, 3 years already in only 11 days?
How has it been almost 4 years already, dang it?
And that is nuts. I've been in that same house since 2018.
That's still true, because this is still the same room.
That's 3 years ago. Dang. The point is, I do hope you enjoyed all the episodes here. I definitely had a lot of fun making these. Had a lot of fun in this beautiful, beautiful cabin.
Seriously, this trip was an absolute blast. I'll always remember it for the rest of my life.
And definitely Tennessee itself. Oh yeah, it was real fun. So without further ado, guys, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next episode. I'll see you guys later today for Legos Island for Quest 6 in the Medieval Party. And that will actually be it for the videos today. Actually, after that video, which actually goes up in around almost 2 hours. Since I won't be able to upload much for the rest of the day, or anything at all since we're going to be on the road. And why would I want to film a video on the road? That would make you guys bored. It would actually. I don't want to do that, because you guys would be bored. No, I know you guys too well. Or, actually I probably don't, but...
Yeah, I don't want to actually assume.
Yep, okay, we're down here. Really though, the glow is beautiful.
No, seriously, it really was.
Look at this. And even there's the sun. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this place a lot. But it was definitely a lot of fun. And that window up there is for the room I was in the whole time. Anyway, that's it.
Hey, at least I had to get one car/truck in here. That was just a truck.
I had to reference that one more time.
I mean, could you blame me? Why the heck not? Oh, right. Yeah, cut out. But at this point, who really cared anymore? It is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just going to close out the playlist with this. And we're going to refresh, go back to my channel. I still got to put a name for this. But really though, guys, thank you so much for watching this look back video. The Tennessee vacation was an extremely fun trip that I will always remember for the rest of my life. It's crazy to believe that it ended on this day a year ago. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next look back video on Tuesday, May 17th, which, fun fact, is also Minecraft's 13th anniversary. Except it has absolutely nothing to do with Minecraft. God dang it! But I promise you, let's just say, it's one from the original Penguin. Finally! Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Goodbye!